Meanwhile, the opposition PNP is questioning the appointment of Major General Antony Anderson to lead Narra. We caught up with opposition spokesman on citizen security and productivity, Peter Bunting. Shemala Pullen reports.
More questions than answers. That's the opposition's response to the appointment of former Commissioner of Police and Jamaica's ambassador to the United States, Major General Antony Anderson. Among the questions being raised is what gave him the edge over the other applicants.
Was the initial recruitment exercise a failure in that it didn't turn up any suitable candidates? And if so, does that point to the concern that qualified professionals would have, given the controversial nature of the whole Narra structure and just the shambolic approach?
Mr. Bunting also questioned the transparency of the selection process.
Did General Anderson apply in the initial process, or was he handpicked by the Prime Minister for this role? We know he has had a close personal relationship with the Prime Minister, first as his national security advisor, then he was his pick for Commissioner of Police. And it would suggest that there are very few qualified professionals available to the government, both locally and in the diaspora, if you keep having to go back to the same tight circle of persons for every appointment.
The opposition has long questioned aspects of the Narra legislation, and although it has now been enacted into law, the PNP maintains that several deficiencies still need to be addressed.
We continue to have concerns about Narra. The supposed oversight body, JAMRAC, I think it's shortened as the acronym. The opposition leader has been invited to nominate someone, but when he asked for a terms of reference, which would inform the selection of his nominee weeks ago, up to now that has not been provided by the Prime Minister or the Permanent Secretary in the Office of the Prime Minister. So the whole thing is proceeding in a very ad hoc way. It doesn't build any confidence in Narra. And, I have nothing personal against Ambassador Anderson. However, the whole process of appointing him just over a year ago, presenting his credentials, etc., and then recalling him prematurely raises a lot of questions.
Shemala Pullen, TVJ News.